life is not over, even if life as we've known it is gone or feels like it's slipped away and out of our hands. So please be encouraged. Strengthen yourself, because you are powerful. You've gone through so much, known and unknown things that the world will never know. You know you've overcome, and you've still found a way to laugh, to smile, to connect, to keep on living and waking up another day. So, God, we just thank you for life. We thank you for community. We thank you for connection. And we thank you for what we do have control over. And that is our words, God. That is our ability to believe beyond what we see. That is what we allow ourselves to absorb. Even if it crashes into us, God, I just pray that some of these negative things do not absorb into our hearts, absorb into our minds, absorb into our spirits and our souls. I pray, God, that you speak to us in unique ways, just like you spoke to me the other day when this all happened. And I said, it's so crazy to me that we're going through all of this in LA, but on such a day, there's someone who is giving birth after being barren. There's someone getting engaged on an island. There's somebody who found their lost child. There's someone whose dog made it out of the surgery. There's someone whose grandparents found out that they are no longer battling cancer. There's someone who's come out of a coma. There's someone who did get approved for their first house. There's someone who graduated college or is close to graduating. There's so many victories that can happen on any given day amongst the tragedy, and it is just a small reminder that it is not over and it is not finished. It's a small reminder to pull joy and testimony and possibility from unknown circumstances or unfamiliar circumstances to us at the time. So God, I just pray that you shift our minds and our hearts not to ignore the pain, not to ignore the trauma, but to decide to be a light in it. God, for when you saw there was darkness covering creation and covering earth, you said, let there be light. So I pray that we speak to our darkness and we say, let there be light. God, your word says that your life was the light of men, which means when we illuminate in a situation, we don't just brighten it, but we bring life to it. We resuscitate it. We resurrect it. So God, give us the words, the bravery, the courage that we've seen displayed in our neighbors and our friends and our family members and the first responders and anyone who's responding, God, CAL FIRE included. Those names we'll never know, those who don't even exist under an umbrella organization, but they're out there standing in the gap, God. May we realize that we are bringing life to these situations that otherwise would be dead if we did not choose to live in them. We bind darkness, we bind looters, we bind the systems working against us, we bind everything known and unknown that is trying to not just stop us from having homes and memories, but that is trying to stop life, which you said you came that we may have life and life more abundantly. God, I believe you're still good even when I don't understand the bad you allow. God, you are still good even when humans have caused the bad that you may allow. God, you are still good, not according to our circumstances, but according to the reality in which we were fashioned in. And I believe that since we were fashioned in that reality, we can paint the picture of life, love, abundantly in and through everything. We will not just get through this, but we will build back better. We will learn. We will apologize. We will vote. We will make healthier choices. We will come together in unity despite our differences, because life is a little bit of everything we experience. But life abundantly is everything we choose to happen to. So I declare that we are not just a people that life happens to, but we are an army of love, an army of breath that happens to life. God, be with us and do the parts we cannot do, but also remind us of everything we can. In Jesus' name.